Time for Goblin Hour Trove Gaming. Yay. You'll have to pardon me. I don't know if I'll change the title of this stream for the VOD gamers, but I have a massive migraine that just won't go away, so. But, haha, time-gated content. I have to grind this. Take the portal, you stupid game, dude. What the hell? There. Hey, Naxi. Hey, Ruby. Oh, man. Hey, Tip. Yeah, excuse me about... I'm probably gonna be lower energy. But let's hope I don't get scammed again, right, guys? Right? Hey, Deadly. Been a while, man. How you been? Hey, Oosh. Did you see the fix for packed item? No, I didn't actually. I'm sorry. I, kind of had this headache all day and was taking care of baby Leon, so I didn't, check DMs or anything. Hey, Strikin'. Oh yeah, this spot? No, I know. I know. I've done all the tricks. One of the devs said they actually forgot to add it to the live server somehow. It was only added on the PTS server. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, it was clearly just an oversight. And it wasn't like game-breaking bad or anything. I mean, it was. But it was just like, okay. Hey, KP. What up? Oof. Sorry, it's really bad. Then why are you gaming? Because I'm trying to distract myself. I don't know why this keeps happening. Yay. I love my genetics. Anyway, because I want to kind of avoid D15 as much as possible, probably just gonna spend most of this time on, like most of our grind just fighting the invaders. Hey, G-Nac. My brightness is considerably low, honestly. Hi, I watched you since before the name change. Nice. Old school gang. But yeah, I don't understand some people that have like super bright on their monitors, let alone like it. Bro, it's like a flashbang. Some biomes in this game are still like so freaking bright it hurts, but whenever I visit my friends, I lower the brightness. Nice. Oh, I should get the other quest. Hey, Cause. What up? Yeah, even when I use my phone, I have it on like the lowest brightness possible all the time, man. Except when I'm outside, because I obviously then I can't see it, but... I use nightlight mode too. Makes it nice for bright places. There's a nightlight mode for your monitor? Nice. Hey, Dario. Hey, Mike. Have you ever used an OLED monitor? Nah. Rip off. Sorry. too expensive for me. And I don't care. Like, people talk about noticing the difference, and I'm sure you can. But at the same time, I think it's a little over glorified. Oh, does Windows have a setting for that? Oh, I should try that. What did you say it was called? Nightlight? Get away from me. You're lost. Oh, it is called Nightlight. Hold on. Turn on now. Ah! Oh my god. Okay. Did that did that change anything for you guys? My monitor is ooh. It did that thing that your phone does where it made it like almost bright red, you know, getting rid of like the blue filter. No change for you guys? Okay. Then honestly, I'm going to use this. Hell yeah. I didn't know that was a thing. That's way better, getting rid of that stupid blue light filter. This is dangerous because now I want, like, I'm obsessed with always using this feature on my phone. And when I get to editing, it's like, oh, uh-oh. I don't know what colors are anymore. How's Mario Kart World going? Yeah, it's going good. I wish I could play it more, honestly. But I haven't had as much time. Baby Leon keeps us pretty busy. But we finally got to play some together today, like me and the wife. And because my last stream I finally played the online, I played online with her just to show her how chaos it is. It's stressful, man. It's exhilarating, but it's stressful playing with randoms. What are you grinding? Oh, just the Lexian crap. Planning on uploading other games? Yep. I talked about in my my video where I talked about Trove Burnout. That was kind of a disguised title because I talked about like a lot of different things, including a bunch of the games that are coming. I've actually been slowly chipping away at a bigger project that I'm hoping to have out in 2 days. I posted the video a couple days ago. I don't think anybody watched it, but it was called Project Silverfish. Stupid. Such a forgettable title. But yeah, I kind of got addicted to that game, and I beat it. And so now I've been editing down 20 hours of footage. I'm going to try and have that as like a 1 episode, you know, full playthrough, and then get my review done. And then on the 26th, System Shock 2 Remaster drops, which I might stream. We'll see. That's more of a game for me, honestly. How does the new Lexian work? It's not as complicated as it seems. It honestly just kind of overhauled Lexian to the point where it's a little bit more pay to win. But generally speaking, you can see how there's these 3 different rings around us of biomes. So he has us do a quest where we kill a certain amount of enemies in the first ring, then the middle ring, and then the outer ring. And then you have the option of turning in your ticket and getting points, or continuing on to a higher difficulty. To get more points. But if you die, or if you mess up or whatever, or can't do it, then you just lose everything. Or if you have a full inventory like I did the other day, guess what? When you edit your videos, do you use YouTube or some other software? Other software. YouTube's editor sucks, dude. Like, it's good for changing some little things or maybe getting highlight clips. Twitch has a much better editor for that kind of stuff if you want to stay online. But I use Adobe Premiere, which is a scam. But honestly, I would just say whatever editor you want to commit your time to is the one that you're going to learn how to use. I don't know if there's one that's better than the other. But the big selling point for me with, I was using super old version of Adobe for like a million years, and then I finally got the 2024 one has AI assistance. So what I can do with that is, this is why when you guys see me do like, oh, I got 20 hours of footage that I got cut down, kind of. My editing is AI assisted now, because essentially what I can do, it's nothing fancy. It basically can just detect when I talk and detect when there's no talking. So I can tell it, can you just remove all the pauses from this video? And then I still have to go through all of the footage myself and double check everything, because it desyncs it and messes it all up and everything. But it still makes my workflow like so much better. That's why I've been able to even do like the full playthroughs as one dedicated video. But anyway, hey Spade, almost time for bed for me. Nice. Yeah, I wonder what time is it while you're out there in Japan. I've decided, oh man. We're going crazy tonight, guys. So these past couple nights, as you'll see in the vlog eventually, you guys are getting the inside scoop. I basically wake up at like 2 p.m. my time all the time, because that's when the wife ends up going to work, right? And so I'm usually taking care of Leon and blah, blah, blah. So basically, I've been staying awake later and later and later, not on purpose. Just for whatever reason, I'm literally like, oh, I stayed up until 5 a.m., stayed up till 6 a.m., stayed up till 7 a.m. Yesterday, stayed up till 8 a.m. Just sitting in bed, trying to sleep, but failing at it. And so you know what I'm doing today? Since the wife is off tomorrow, I'm having coffee, even though it's nighttime. Take that, migraine. And I'm just gonna stay up until I can't. That'll show my body, then I'll get a good sleep, right? That's my plan. Very irresponsible. I don't care what happens to my schedule. Like, you know, I can still just wake up and be tired for baby Leon. I don't care. But I'm so freaking exhausted because like the days have slowly added up, and my lack of sleep. Like, I know that's why I have my headache right now, because my body is overtired, but I just can't sleep. So screw it. It's not even that like the main issue is because I'm still waking up at the same time, like consistently. That's why it like confuses me why I'm not tired when it comes to the time to go to sleep, you know? So anyway, that way I can just, you know, not stress about anything and just grind out some videos and work. And who knows, maybe I'll end up getting tired super early. Right? I'm exhausted. It's almost 5, but I'm exhausted from walking around all day. Yeah, that's one of the best parts about being in another country though, dude. I'm looking forward to when we go back to Japan. Not looking forward to the airplane trip, but the Switch 2 will help with that. Hey, Atro. Hey, Philip. Do you have jobs outside of content creation and streaming? Nope. I mean, let's be real. I am not making much money, if any money, from Twitch. Every now and then, I get paid from Twitch, and it's like, oh, cool. That just bought me a game. But no, YouTube is my job. And even then, I'm arguably not very good at it, because I'm not placating to, you know, like I was thinking about it the other day, and how like, if I can be so bold to say, I'm a pretty damn good content creator. The amount of editing and effort that I put into my videos, I'm not doing all the meme stuff, but all the other big boy content creators have their own editors and crap. I think I'm doing a pretty stellar job. The problem is, I don't usually like trendy games, so I always end up playing like these really obscure, weird ones that nobody, like, they don't have any search terminology, you know? So the YouTube analytics is just like, what the hell is this? And it throws it into the shadow realm. Like, here I am with that, again, Project Silverfish. None of you even know what that game is, and I just posted a video about it the other day. And here I am dedicating days of my time editing a full playthrough into a singular video. I wonder if it'll pay off. Oh, man. Norway and Japan, I have to go before I die. Do it. Oh, the quest is done. Right. Make sure I gotta stop picking up items in here. I don't need them. Go now before it's closed. Ah, yes. Not a stellar job, a mystic job. Ah, I see what you did there. Because of my predictions? Because I'm a leaker? Is that what you mean? Like how I was dead wrong about Metroid Prime? To be fair, I'm certain the person who put that Metroid Prime banner in London got fired. Because that is a pretty royal mess up. Now that said, here's my copium. Here's how desperate I am. Technically, I was looking at my calendar, you know, looking at previous dates for Nintendo Directs. There was a Nintendo Direct, I think 2 years ago, that we had on the 29th of June. So it's not too late, you know. Something might show up. Yeah, totally. Honestly, I don't think they need to put out a Direct. Switch is selling like hotcakes, and Mario Kart is pretty god tier, but I want something other than a racing game, you know? I want a game that I can dig into. Like, Mario Kart's dope, don't get me wrong, but... Fountain of Youth exists. Oh yeah, that's what I regularly drink. It does taste like pee though, so you guys got to get used to it. At least that's what my neighbor kept telling me. Now that I think about it, I don't even know if he was my neighbor or if it was a fountain. Well, makes you think. Crazy Blower, I actually talked to you some years back about streaming stuff, which was helpful. Now my boy got a whole son and everything. Time flies. You mean you do, or are you talking about me? In which case, awesome, man. How's it been going? Like, you been into it? You've been enjoying it? Part of me thinks you shouldn't take my advice when it comes to stream stuff. But I do have years and years and years of experience, so at least I got that under my belt. You don't want to make content for Warframe anymore? No, I got bored with Warframe's endgame grind. That's the thing, right? Like, again, if I could fake it, then oh my god. Or if I, like, I don't know, it's like, it's so weird how I approach YouTube, because for me, it's really important that this stays as a hobby that I'm getting paid for, because I want to keep my passion for it rather than it just becoming a 9-to-5 job. And when it came to Warframe or Destiny or, you know, all these other games, I had my fun with them, but eventually I just got tired of playing them. And to that end, then I would be forcing myself to play it. And I don't think that it would be authentic, which is a big deal for me for whatever reason. Because otherwise I think about that sometimes where it's like, damn, dude, if only like, if I was just as into Warframe as I am for Trove, then my channel would probably be a lot bigger just because Warframe's community is way bigger. But I can't fake it, man. Like lots of people dog on me for like this Trove stuff and, you know, why are you still playing Trove then? And it's like, well, one, it is my paycheck, yes, but also I still enjoy it. Like it's still probably my favorite game, honestly. Like I've talked about it before, but just the movement of the characters and the fact that it's a voxel MMO, like we don't have Minecraft competition. Especially now that Hytale got canceled. So yeah. Do you think you're gonna actually start grinding up some of your missing mastery when 950 total mastery is within reach? I honestly unsubbed from that a long time ago, Astro. I really don't care. Because the stuff that I'm missing is like so, it's like bottom feeding, like just the most stupidest, boring stuff ever. Like this Luxian thing, it's like, okay, I can grind it, sure. It's combat focused, whatever. But I'm missing some of the allies from the, you remember how Gardening 2.0 added those terrarium allies or whatever? And then they added more allies to it later down the line when everyone stopped gardening. I'm missing those. I think that's when I stopped caring about mastery, if I'm being honest. Because it was like, why are you trying to push this dead feature? I'm not going to go out of my way for this. Because it was already like so tedious to get the other gardening allies in the first place. Everything at this point for me is just the slow, steady grind. So now it's like, okay, well, if I do this Luxian thing, at least I can see the end in sight. It's going to take me a week of solid grinding. Or the Phoenix moats. I'll slowly, you know, I'm slowly doing my dailies in Sundered Uplands, so I'll eventually end up getting enough Phoenix moats for that stupid dragon. At least it's something where it's like, okay, I can slowly chip away at it. Like the stupid castle catastrophe. I do use Reshade Trip. There's a couple things you gotta go for that aren't as hard as they seem. Oh, I'm sure there is, but I just honestly don't care. I play like, I've been playing this game for 10 years, dude. Like I'm really just about like having good times and just enjoying it. And honestly, the mastery farm is not enjoyable to me. This again, like this is just an immediate goal. I can see the end. It's like, okay, cool. Yeah, this is something I can chip away at. But when I gotta start going out of my way to the stupid gardening or the fishing, God forbid, it's like I already almost quit when I was getting the fishing badge. So, I don't know why that keeps happening in my game. What was even the point of gardening? Sorry, Kaz, I'll check your comment in a sec. Gardening was, most of all at the beginning of the game, it was for steed feed and stuff. Like, a lot of the early professions kind of bled into other mechanics in the game rather than the more recent updates that are more parasitic into design. And, Gardening 2.0, what was the point of it? To monetize gardening. That's kind of the big thing. As they've overhauled some of the older professions, it's just been for the sake of adding things to the cash shop. I'm not saying Gardening 2.0 is bad. It's actually quite enjoyable now. It's just I played it so much back in the day, and now suddenly it wanted me to invest the same amount of time into it again with the new mechanics, which I actually did with the new Gardening 2.0. I didn't do it with the fishing 2.0. Because fishing's just... I'm not even playing the game anymore. Anyway, can't argue with you that Trove is one of the best MMOs created. It really is. It's just really underappreciated and also underutilized. Unfortunately, because of this game being under the companies that it's under and the people that are at the head of it making the decisions that they're making, I don't think this game's ever gonna see its full potential. Would love it if it would, but... What? Arma? What? I don't like Arma, Bobby. I'm sorry. Literally in 2 days, I've got system shock. So, I don't know. I'll try to look at it after. Just remind me. I can't think right now about that kind of stuff. But say what you will about Trove and its, you know, lack of updates and whatever. At least the game's out. At least we can play it. Hightail. Fishing is crazy rough. I was only willing to go after the 15k because I needed it for the Caprian Dragon. Yeah, I went for 15k because that was back when badges were first added to the game and it was one of the only ones I missed. And then eventually they just started adding more badges, like the Leviathan badges and stuff, and it was just like, yeah, I don't care. I think I'm missing the Shadow Tower badges too, if I'm not mistaken. Because it didn't work retroactively. Or maybe it did and I'm mixing it up. I don't know and I don't care. Oh my god. I only remember that I bought a tractor for a badge. Yep. That sounds about right. That's what the gardening did. That's what I'm saying. They got you. Game has so much potential. If they added crossplay, more people would play. Yes and no. I think if they ever wanted to do something like crossplay, they would probably have to, like, I don't know, make the game from the ground up or refresh the servers or something. I don't know. I don't know how it would work with the current economy. Most of all because of the cheaters. Like, if we were in a hypothetical world and all of the cheaters and dupers and everything like that was removed and all the methods for it were removed, and then they added crossplay, it would kind of break the economy for a bit, but it would eventually stabilize. And, you know, it'd be better for it, for sure. Just because there'd be, like, a larger community overall. But as far as people slowly dropping off on this game, I don't think it would help with that. Like, the most important thing to any MMO is the community, and that's literally the reason we're all still here, let's be real. Because the updates have not been hitting that hard lately. Hey, Koji. How's Leon doing? Yeah, he's doing good. He was difficult today. Because he didn't, it was kind of it's crazy how life works like this, but it just so happens I'm more exhausted today than I've ever been. And of course, that's the day that Leon chooses to be like really fussy and not sleep all day long. Eventually he slept. But it's just funny how that, you know, life works like that, where it's like, I'm already down, and then life's just like, hey, I'm gonna punch you in the stomach. But he's sleeping now, and hopefully he'll sleep all night, but it doesn't matter because I'm up all night anyway, and the wife doesn't have work tomorrow, so thank God I can sleep in. And ruin my schedule. But that's okay, I can come back to it. I need to be able to sleep tonight. And just border on death, that kind of sleep. That's what I need right now. I'll be back, I'm gonna go eat ramen. Nice. super cheap, and the best ramen in the world. Spade's in Japan right now for a trip, which I miss it. I did the gardening digest without tractor sitting there. I had a whole bunch of watering cans in hand. Yeah, I had the tractor. I mean, I did my 15K badge before gardening 2.0, so so that was fun. Hey, great. Thanks for dropping by, man. Appreciate it. Have fun. Took almost 2 years for an update to get to PlayStation. Yeah, and I'm curious how long it's gonna take for them to get Trove working on the Switch too. It's probably gonna take a long time. As a Switch player, we haven't had club fixtures for 2 years. Yeah, that sounds about right. I didn't know you guys were that behind though. I guess it's just a certain features didn't come to Switch, but that's kind of sad. You thought about gain melatonin. Oh no, I have melatonin. Yes. I call it melatonin, just to be funny to myself. Or melat. Yes, I take it every night. I am very dependent on it. I do try to like weed myself off of it every now and then. Unlike caffeine, I try to keep it balanced so that it still has an effect. But yes, I'm gonna have a bunch whenever I end up going to sleep today so that I can hopefully just clock out. What I've noticed with it is it doesn't necessarily like I'll still wake up a lot when I sleep. I guess I'm just not a deep sleeper, at least sometimes. Sometimes I'll sleep for a long time, but I need one of my patented 12-hour sleeps that I haven't had in a long time. Anyway, I find that if I, wake up to pee or something, when I have Malat, I can actually go back to bed. As opposed to, if I haven't had it, I'm up. Start getting distracted and whatever else. Crafted Lucian's packed before the quest told me to, and I think I'm soft locked. Haha. Yeah, so you got the same issue that I had. You can still get another one. But you're gonna have to get it like from legit doing the whole quest line again. Like the event world, not the actual like quest. But yep, I know, it's very broken. Oh, fixtures have been bugged on Switch since the Solarian update. Oh. New clubs can't have fixtures. Interesting. Somebody should let the devs know about that. But let's be real, I think there's like one person that's managing the console updates. If that doesn't put it into perspective. I saw that invader. Why did he despawn? I feel like they just barely improved the Switch 2. They just upped graphics and labels and increased some features. Nothing really new. What's your thoughts? I completely disagree. The Switch 2 is exactly what everybody wanted from the console. A more powerful Switch. Because the Switch itself is very timely. It's still, it's still one of the best handhelds. It's just all the games ran like crap. So now with the Switch 2, that doesn't happen anymore. I love the new Joy-Cons just because the magnet, them attaching with the magnet, it's kind of gimmicky, but it's so much better than the clip-on. The controllers are bigger, the screen is bigger. I love the Pro 2 controller. I didn't think that I would, but so far I think it might be the best console controller I've ever had. Not necessarily in terms of Hall effect or anything. It's still, apparently Switch Joy-Cons can still have stick drift and crap like that, but at least Nintendo repairs them for free. But, yeah, I'm also biased, I'll openly admit. Like, I'm a big boy Nintendo fan. But for a lot of us that were waiting for the Switch 2, that's all we wanted, was just a new, stronger console. And I'm glad Nintendo did it instead of just making some new gimmicky crap, Which I would have equally been okay with. But I don't think that Nintendo needs to reinvent the wheel with every console. That's at least my 2 cents towards it. I can understand other people that think it might be like, oh, it's a pointless upgrade. It's like, well, isn't that the entire console market then? PlayStation Pro? That's a useless system if I've ever seen one. Pay more money to have like slightly better background textures and better upscaling. Whoa. But again, I'm not trying to like shoot down your opinion. You're entitled to it. But that's what I think. Probably only way that they could do a soft wipe is Trove 2. They need to redo so many things to make it playable again. Yes and no. I would go to Trove 2 in a heartbeat. I think that what they would have to do, like Trove, maybe more so than Trove 2, we need to have like Trove Remastered or Trove Redone, you know? Where they would take a lot of the systems and kind of make them like work with each other better and just kind of rebalance a lot of things, remove a couple of zeros from like the Dragon Coin requirements. Like I know that the game's primary service is monetization, let's be real. And for the most part, Trove's got it's a decent monetization. It's not like super predatory or anything. Or rather, it has a lot of those things, but you can just grind it for free anyway, that nobody really cares. So. We kept sending tickets on the Switch for club fixtures, and got the same responses for 2 years. Yeah, I don't know if Atro wants to let them know, or I can let my content creator guy know if I remember to do it after this, if I'm perfectly honest. Ugh. Yeah, get rid of the spaghetti code and turn it more into Panay, right? Then at least it can't get tangled. Oh my god. Did you fight the new enhanced Night Rain boss yet? No, I haven't had the chance yet. I want to, but I when I tried to load into it, for whatever reason, the game just wouldn't let me load in to a round with people. Sorry, it kind of comes in waves. What's one of the toxic communities, Koji? If you're talking about Trove's global chat, then yes. I left global chat in Trove years ago, dude. Main issue with Trove's monetization is that the choices of what to monetize and what not to has been poor. Yes, I agree. They keep monetizing all the wrong things. Like, I still miss the heyday of having, the paid class packs. That's always a steal. I still think that the what they did with the Mandal of Power update was so like ahead of its like. It was just so freaking executed well. Blah, dear God, speak, God damn it. Basically, for those of you that don't know, when they added gems to the game, you could actually pay to access the gems a week earlier than everybody else while still being on the same server as everybody else. Early access content in an MMO, what an insanely good idea to monetize the game, dude. I don't think I've ever seen another MMO do that. But unfortunately, it was the first and last time they ever attempted it. Maybe it just wasn't cost effective enough to have content gated between players, because they would have obviously had to set up all those systems. Even a battle pass sounds better than early access. No, I think the early access was a great idea because you're getting it eventually anyways. It wasn't FOMO like a battle pass. I still personally think a battle pass would be great in Trove if it was designed like Fortnite's. I still am always like so flabbergasted that every game takes battle passes, but none of them do it as good as Fortnite. And even Fortnite's battle pass, it's not great. It's just every other battle pass sucks. The only issue is they shouldn't have FOMO, and it should be, you know, something you can always buy. I understand why they do have FOMO though, because they have like collabs for a limited time license. I don't know why I'm rolling. All right, let's see where we're at. Not super lucky on the banners today. Yeah, pretty unlucky. I did get the amount that I need though, because I think I need like 700 or 800 a day, but I need to get a couple hundred more in order to get the Digsley items. Oh dear God. Ooh. Go away. God damn it, dude. Anyway, we can continue into the next difficulty, I think. The last one sucks. I should put all my stuff on my boomer. Will I? I don't know. Oh yeah, using items to remove gems and stuff like that. No, don't get me wrong. The changes that they've made now are like so much better. The game is a lot more accessible in terms of stuff like that for sure. The regeminators or whatever, that was garbage. I'm so glad they just removed them. Honestly surprised they did. An opportunity to pay for non-lag servers is also a good way of monetization. You'd think so, but no, because people don't want to end up just paying to support things. People want to get something in return. But they are slowly going to end up migrating the cloud servers onto physical servers, so that should make a substantial difference for Trove. I don't know when it's dropping, but I know they've been working on it. In fact, oh guys, it's not laggy right now. It's not because there's only like one person in the world, lol. Right, I gotta kill these idiots. I hate the spike from like 14 to 15, dude. As soon as we get to D15, Luxian just becomes like such a slog. Yeah, no, as far as if I have ibuprofen, yeah, I already took plenty of Tylenol, plenty of Advil. I don't want to take more because I already took quite a lot. The problem is like, I don't know why, but I get migraines, not headaches, migraines, where it's like extremely painful. I know I get it from my mom because she always has migraines, but I keep telling the wife like, oh, I wish we had stronger pills, and she's like, oh yeah, we gotta remember to get some, and it's like, yep. Whenever we're out, I don't have a headache, so I'm not sitting there thinking, oh, I should get one. I should get stronger pills. I also get a lot of migraines and chug water and lay in bed in a fully dark room. Yeah, I do that sometimes too. I'm trying to like force myself to drink more water right now like on top of my coffee. Because, yeah. Sometimes it gets that bad, but honestly, like, for me, it's like, I think I have a pretty high pain tolerance just from the many things that I've experienced in my life. To the point where I'm just like, okay, I'm not, you know, I gotta work, I gotta do things. Ugh. I only get migraines when I'm working. Yes, and dealing with customers, right? Oh no, it's not that we're forgetting to get the stronger pills. It's just when we're out, like, you know, I'm just normal me. So it's like, I don't think about it, or we don't need it. I've been getting migraines a lot more recently. I think just because of the season. So I need to get stronger pills next time we go shopping. But we don't get to go shopping that much because baby Leon, so whatever. Why are you farming Luxian? Don't you have all his items? The new Luxian. I am still missing the new Luxian Dragon. Technically, I'm missing the ally, but I'll just slowly chip away at that eventually. Right now, last Luxian visit, I was able to get enough dragon fragments to craft the egg. And then, believe it or not, you need a crap ton of additional resources. Huh? In order to end up crafting the dragon from the egg. Like, it's stupid. Could it be sinus or allergy based? Maybe. That would make sense with it linking up with the season. But I think a lot of it's just got to do with, like, it's so goddamn humid. So I'm already, like, kind of annoyed. But then on top of that, like I mentioned earlier, like, I'm very sleep deprived right now. So. I'm gonna DM you something. Okay, Atra, I'll check in a second. Got my first C4 gear. What's the fastest way to farm forged fragments? I think it's from the gear boxes, right? Because you can get more crystal gear out of those that you can then loot collect. Time is it for me? 12:50 at night. The Switch #1 player got the dragon last month. Yeah, a lot of people were able to get the dragon on Luxian's second visit. You couldn't get it on the first visit. Because the first time Luxian came around, or maybe, no, you know what? Maybe you guys on console, it might have been different. For us on PC, you couldn't get the dragon the first week because it skipped over the Monday. And you need the entire week to farm it. But I don't know when it released for you guys on console, so. Yeah, for the forged fragments, just go to lower Uber Worlds to get the boxes. Okay, so it is still the same method. I just wondered if it changed or anything. I go to Forbidden Spires because there's so many elites there that you tend to get like a lot of boxes. Not that I like purposely go there now. It's most of all like I like going there because I don't like going to D15 because it's so boring. Did you hear they're making a Sleeping Dogs movie? Really? It's kind of odd. I mean, it kind of sells itself, even though that story was not that good. I just remember the first time I played Sleeping Dogs. It was a pretty good game, pretty good GTA knockoff. Had some nice mechanics to it. But, I remember within the first few scenes, I was like, I called out like, oh, that character's gonna die. And it was supposed to be like this big plot twist later on, and it was like, yep. I was right. Because he was way too buddy-buddy with your character, and, you know, they were really trying hard to make you like him. I mean, either way, cool if they're doing a Sleeping Dogs movie. You know, it could be good. Sleeping Dogs is a GTA clone from like a million years ago that, I think it's under Square Enix or Sony or something. I think the big thing that it had was that you could like jump out of your car into another one or something at the time. It was pretty big deal back then. Defeat Outer Ring. Oh, I still gotta get my daily too. Oh yeah, I guess, or you could just buy Forge Fragments, that's true. Currently it's 200k for a stack of 10k. Jeez. I mean, depends what version you're on. Oh my god. Hey Faf. Love the vids. Do you know what difficulty give the best chances to drop different crystal gear difficulty? Currently C2, but need to try and get C3. Your best bet, if you can get the PR, is again from the gearboxes. Sleeping Dogs had better combat than GTA, but that's easy. Dude, seriously. I really hope that the combat is actually good in GTA 6 now, because, oh my god. That's the one thing that's still, like, so dated with those games, is the combat. As far as my understanding, the PR you need to get them out of the gear vaults is only 20k. So it's pretty low. I'm not saying you're gonna have good odds of it, it's just like something that you can consistently farm for. Because you can even go to lower tiered worlds, or you can just, you know, be in C3 drops from D10, I want to say. It might be D11 or D12 exclusive, I don't remember. Whatever U10's equivalent was, used to be where you'd get C3, and then I think they retroactively made it go into the lower Uber, but I don't remember. Crazy because in preparation for C5, Forge Fragments spiked. Yeah, I remember that. About to hit 42.5 KPR. What should be my next step? Honestly, my dude, I'm sorry to say, you're getting to the wall. You're gonna suddenly hit a brick wall and have very few things that you can start going for. Oh, it's from D13. Okay, thanks, Outro. Yeah, so it is from full U10. Yeah, that's what I thought. I just... been so long. Plus, dad brain. Yeah, sorry to push you to another area, but if you're at 42 KPR, I have a PR guide that kind of goes over that in more detail at PR intervals. Otherwise, I'm sure people can answer you in chat here. Oh my god. You gonna play Kindergarten 3 or any under kindergarten games? I'm an adult, bro. I ain't going to kindergarten. Jokes aside, I don't know what those are, Samir. Let me see. What? The hell is this? 10 out of 10 on Steam? Excuse me? What is this garbage? I kind of like it. Is this a meme game? Sorry, I'm just seeing the screenshots, and one of them says like, "It's so mean." The kid's like, "Haha, you and that troll son of yours probably live in the dumpster out back." I might have to play that one. Ugh. Thinking about visiting Canada at some point. I just need a break from America. Uh-oh. Good luck getting back into America. I've been hearing lots of people having issues. Or more so, I think it's Canadians that live in America. If they come to Canada, then try to get back in, then they have trouble. Because otherwise, a couple of my cousins were planning on visiting, and then all of the tariff crap and blah, blah, blah hit. So they're like, nope. Just hit 47.4 KPR. Is there any other ways to gain depth cores? I mean, obviously you can still get them very rarely out of D15, and then otherwise you gotta get them out of the depths. Or Luxian, my man. That's another reason I'm grinding this Luxian stuff. If you end up going to, sorry. If you end up going to D15 in Luxian's world, you can interact with the Digsley NPC, and he'll actually sell you some cores. Limited amount per day, but that's why, like, that's the only reason, on top of the Heckbug event, that's the only reason I have enough of the materials to even get Mystic. Yeah, and then otherwise there is the top middle rune in the top middle path in the rune anvil for the tree trunk thing. But unfortunately, that is not very reliable. Not anymore, anyway. Got a lot of depth cores for my club carries. I don't know how to use them. It's to forge Crystal 5 into Mystic. Hey, crew. Nostalgia hit hard when this was recommended to me. Nice. Welcome back. Headache gang. Are there still Asia servers? Was there ever? I mean, on consoles, probably. But for PC, it's always just been NA and EU. Here we go. Time for fun. Alright, let me, see what you were sending me, Atro. Ah, yes. He just DM'd me a bunch of, like, old pictures of Trove packs, like the Power Pack, the 15-day Patron Pack, and the Voxstar Pack. That, man, I miss the old Trove UI and just how simple the game was back then. Obviously, the game had to evolve, and that's great, but some things regressed, let's be real, rather than evolved. Whoops. They added GTA 3 to the PS5. Oh, the mobile versions? Yeah. I missed that baby blue UI. It was so simple, and the inventory used to literally just be a box that would go right here, rather than this thing that obscures half of your screen. Oh, right. D15. No more fun for me. I'm playing the wrong class. Okay. I gotta make sure that I'm in a safe area here. Nothing's gonna one-shot me, right? Okay. Oh, let me loot collect. Wonder if I have... I mean, I got the crit. I don't have nearly as much damage without my gems. Actually, it's kind of close. You know what? Maybe I can just swap my gear and be okay. Let's test it. That would be very nice, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, I didn't think so. My chickens, though? No, I gotta swap my gems. Brr. The thing is, I don't know when they changed it, but there was a point in the game where you could click and drag a gem over top of another one, and it would actually just replace it. Wait. Yeah, explosive. It would end up just replacing the gem, so like I could do this, and it would go blop and swap it to the new gem instead of what it did where it just pulls it out for some stupid reason. Later, Cade. I don't know why they changed it. It's so annoying. Because I could plug in my controller and that's a lot faster to swap the gems versus doing this crap. The main issue is since these are like... I'm not gonna say they're maxed out gems, but these ones right here, like I don't want them to accidentally be loot collected, so I'll often waste my time swapping them all over. I mean, I can just stay boomer for this Luxian visit. Win gem loadouts, bro, seriously? Save me my carpal tunnel. Never mind gem loadouts. Why can't I just shift click this and then it just, yes, equip, and then press enter or something? Why do I gotta go through this every single time? And again, I gotta put these crap gems on my Shadow Hunter because otherwise they'll get loot collected and then I'll forget about it. It's happened before. And these are retro gems that don't exist anymore. You'll notice that it just says water gem. Because it can have both physical and magic damage on it. Rather than the fierce or arcane gems. Okay, hello. Still not great, but way faster than Shadow Hunter. For real, add auto best gear equip. That'd be nice, yeah. But then the game would have to have that coded in as like what's the actual best gear and co-efficiencies, which would be awesome. But for example, Fantasy Life has auto equip, but it doesn't always equip the best stuff. It just gives you whatever has the highest stats, which is not necessarily taking into account substats. Hey, Datey. Coefficiency is basically the amount of stats that you have allocated to like your main damage and your crit damage and whatever else to basically make it so that you're dealing the most damage that you possibly can rather than having a messed up ratio. It's basically for like the super nerds. I don't bother with it because once it gets to that point in the game, it's very minuscule difference. It makes a difference, but not as much as people pretend. It's more so like if you're doing super deep delves, like the depths, then you gotta do it. Hey Dev, I restarted playing Trove and I'm pretty weak. Could you carry me? I wish. This game doesn't really have co-op anymore. Remember they made it so that XP is split? You have to party each other? Just kidding. Remember they tried to add that and they had so much backlash they removed it? Nowadays they would just add it to the game. But no, there's no XP where I'm at, dude. I'm just in the Luxian area doing this stupid quest. The weakest mob kills me. You gotta go to a lower Uber world, my man. Or difficulty, I should say. I love killing single enemies at a time because these biomes just don't generate enough enemies. If you're here long enough, eventually it starts generating like more and more and more, but... My mom wants me to wear a kimono. No. I mean, if you're just talking about like the super formal one, sure, but you're not gonna know how to wear it. I say that as like there's a lot to it. I wore like the super formal one because the wife and me did a Japanese marriage, which was basically just a marriage license. But, you know, we did the ceremony and stuff and it was just like, bro, it was like 15 layers. I could barely move. It was still cool though, cool to experience. Die, caveman. Yeah, get him, Trump. I mean, what's his name? Pinzo. Canadian moment. You can reload the game and the world is random generated. Maybe if you're lucky you can get more enemies to spawn. Oh, this, you mean? Oh. Yeah. I could. That sounds like a lot of work. Ugh. And when I'm done with this, like, I'm gonna have to see whether or not I can even get any uploads ready for you guys tomorrow. I guess this VOD, at the very least, will save me, because I don't think I'm gonna edit anything tonight. It's getting so bad. Like, my migraine has now started to move into a tummy ache. And like a really bad one, where I feel like throwing up. Too bad, body. I'm gonna keep gaming. You can't stop me. Take this. Get flash. Okay, it'll be funny if I puke on camera. You're gonna give me a better bow, deity? I thought you were at the early portion of the game. Are you on PC? Guys, I just got a tiny tiger. A men's traditional kimono robe. Oh, okay. Yeah, if it's one that you would just wear, like, for the summer or whatever. Because they have different ones for the season as well. Then why not? Do it. Life is all about accumulated experience. Like when people are like, I don't like it. You're never gonna know unless you try it. Take, for example, case in point, Expedition 33. It's probably winning Game of the Year. Not in my book. I don't know what it is that people like about it, but I have evolved to the point of understanding that there is something that it appeals to people. Not me. I genuinely tried to get into that Expedition 33 because I wanted to see what all the hype was about, and I got so bored, dude. I guess JRPGs just aren't for me. Will you ever play Hat in Time on the Switch 2? I don't have it on the Switch 2, I have it on PC. While that would be a good game, I already have like my full playthrough of the game, and I mean, there's very few games that I've repeatedly played on the channel over the years. If I'm being honest, I just have all my Switch 1 games on the Switch 2. I haven't even bought any of the upgrades to the games because, I don't care about like the idea of playing Tears of the Kingdom in 60 frames is glorious. But then when I think, I don't want to play Tears of the Kingdom again, I played that game to death. Like, I'll just wait for the new Zelda in 2027. When the movie comes out that has Tom Holland as Link. You think I'm joking? I wonder if they got a Switch 2 upgrade for Hat in Time to actually use like the Joy-Con mouse. That'd be cool. I want more games to actually utilize it because you can't really do anything with it with any of the current games. Or any of the games that I have. Ooh. Oh, it's getting bad, gamers. I guess I still gotta get my daily even after I'm done with this. No, I never played Liza P. I played it enough to understand, oh, it's a game about parrying. Guess who sucks at parrying? I don't like parry games. They don't click with me for whatever reason. Plus, to me, like, I'm kind of weird and like weirdly picky with the types of games that I play. So like for a Souls-like, for example, I feel like playing a game like Liza P or, you know, the Black Myth Wukong, nobody asked. They're like kind of back to the old school basics of being like a linear Souls-like versus Elden Ring, which is open world. So in my eyes, it's like, oh, I can't go back. Doesn't matter if the game's got interesting or unique mechanics. To me, it just feels like it's older or dated. And then Night Rain kind of spoiled that even further. I just don't have the time to dedicate to regular Night Rain rounds. It's one of those games that you can't really pause or, you know, just chill out to. You gotta lock in for the entire round, so. Kirby and Forgotten Lands would be fun. Yeah, that was a good game. I never beat it, oddly enough. I don't know why. Once again, though, I'm not gonna pay for the upgrade. Is this fan thing a new thing? On YouTube, it's been a few weeks, I think, or a month. It would make so much more sense if it was rewarding regulars with XP, but nope, it's just for this stream alone, and it seems to be random, because you'll be #1, and then the second somebody else talks after you, it's like, oh, they're #1 now, and it's like, what? I don't understand how it works at all. All I know is it's annoying because it just makes your guy's username longer, which means that the chat message is shorter. Hey, Mystical. What up, man? How you been? Did you ever play Ark Survival Evolved? I played it to death. I know I had an Ark series on the channel. I don't remember how much of it I uploaded because most of it I played like off camera. But I played that game so much so that when Pal World came out, everyone was like, why are you hating on this game? And I'm like, because it's just Ark. I've already played it. No, Ark's a great game. I hate that the studio behind it is super greedy and tries to monetize everything, including mods. But if you're on a custom server and you change all the rules and parameters so that it doesn't take a full week to tame a dragon that can't turn worth a damn in the air, then yeah, you know what? It's pretty solid. Bro, I've already played Pixark. How about that? I still see regular updates from them like, oh, we added this new creature. And I'm like, you guys realize this is one of the worst games ever made, right? Oh my God. Okay, quest done, so we can swap to doing our dailies. Or maybe I will wrap up and skip my Starbar tonight because, oh my God, I feel like death. Dude, I'm gonna feel... Oh, whoops. Whoa, 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 whoa. There we go. That was close. Holy crap. It's gonna feel so awkward when I turn off the nightlight mode. I'm so used to it now. I can't believe that that's a thing. And that I didn't know about it. But I also didn't know that you can turn off Windows sounds for years. Because every time I would plug in my controller, you guys would hear the bum, 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 bum USB sound. I finally ended up turning that off like last month. Hey, Connor. Please keep up the streams and videos. Thank you. I will. Even though I feel sick, don't worry. Usually when I get a migraine, I just relax myself and get a hot bath. Yeah, if it's like a super extremely hot bath, it can be good, but not healthy to be doing this to yourself. Get some rest. You can't tell me what to do, and my body can't tell me what to do either, man. No, like, to add some context. When I'm feeling like this, like, I know I'm just going to be miserable sitting on the couch, so why not get work done? I at least want to be efficient so that I don't emotionally feel like crap, you know? Okay, here we go. I think I needed to craft 57 per day. Yikes. We only get a little bit extra that bleeds into the following day, but worth it. This ally is going to be so easy to get. But yeah, so I did all of that for like a few donuts, right? And I'm only grinding 57 of them a day because that's like the absolute minimum. Because I need freaking 400 of these donuts, man. This is why it's so disgusting. Like, yeah. Okay, let's see. I'll just do Mega Dark. I don't care. Yeah, I swapped to Boomer just because the D15 is just so annoying on Shadowhunter. Oh, right, I can't shoot through walls. My daily is gonna take so much longer now. Ugh. Maybe I'll just get my first star bar and then we'll call it. Just to get it out of the way. Ugh. Help me. Probably someone already asked, how do we get the unfortunate souls without credits or qubits? With flux. There's the table on the left there that allows you to craft them. And I'm not kidding, it's 450k flux. And it increases for every one that you try to craft after the first. Whoops, I'm trying to do dungeons. Oh, yeah, I don't know why I went to D13. I really don't know. Thanks for reminding me. Force a habit. Oh yeah. There is a 5-star. Is it a ship? No, it's a tower. Good. This will help me get my daily. Where are my stupid keys? There we go. Ugh. Why is it all wave defense? At least I'm Boomer. Yeah, I don't know, Atro. Like, part of me thinks, oh, I should take the opportunity to max out the dungeon, sure. But another part of me is like, nah. I'll just get a couple bosses and then I should really like get off the computer. If there was enough people here that we had like a whole crew, sure. But I should take a break. I really should. I don't want to overdo it. Oh, he's got it. Hey, Nick. What's up, man? Oh, did he get it? Yes, he did. Thank you. What the? That was weird. For me, it's 3 in the AM. Nice. The gaming hour. Yeah, it's 1:20 AM for me now. 1:25, I mean, but... Hey, where is... Yeah, as much as I'm like kind of planning on just staying up until I'm so exhausted that I can finally get some sleep, I think it might happen sooner than expected. I'm starting to get... I'm not starting to get tired, but I think just having that mentality is really going to help me to kind of relax. Because it's like, I'll just go to bed whenever, rather than feeling like I'm on a time limit. I think that's the reason why I've been staying up later and later, even though I shouldn't be. It's like, oh, well, I'm distracted with work and, oh, I want to do more things, but, oh, I should go to bed, kind of, you know, responsible dad life. Death Stranding 2 honestly might be my game of the year. Are you serious, dude? Oh, wait, though, Nick. Did you like Death Stranding 1? Are you one of those freaks? Part of me has considered picking it up just because I'm kind of interested in that like chill vibe of a game, if I'm being honest. But Death Stranding 1 seemed like it was kind of crappy, whereas Death Stranding 2 is probably just expanding upon all those features. I don't know if it ever goes on sale or something. Maybe. Or is it on PC? Maybe I would try it out. Maybe not necessarily do a full series, but I didn't even know it was out yet. Oh, like Death Stranding 1 is in your top 10? Okay. It's hard to get into it at first, but eventually you get hooked. $15 now for the first one. Second one's a PS5 exclusive, at least for now. Oh, then I'll just wait. I'm not dropping down $100 on that. But yeah, good to know. I'll keep that in mind. Oh. AM Eastern time is usually when I rest, but now I'm not sure. I mean, yeah, you're in Japan, so just stay up. That's what I did when we went to Mexico. I was up for like 46 hours. That's why, like, part of me is like, I'll be fine, because I've done a whole lot worse, believe you me. Oh, wait, where are you? Atro? Yeah, let me, I'll see you at this. I didn't see it. Or I'll see you at the boss. Oh. Ah, beautiful. I didn't even think of doing a Pinzo costume with this guy. That's, yeah, I like that. And the Trove sword too. That's stupid. I like it. What's that helmet called? Is it really just a Pinzo hat? Oh. Oh. Well, we could have that as the ally. Pinzo hat. There we go. I assume you're using Magic Man. And then what would be like a bow to use on this guy? Oh, a gun, of course. Oh, which one do you use? Let me see. I'm gonna use a gun. What are you doing in Uplands? I finished the Luxian for the day. I'm just here to get my star bar up. And then there just happened to be a 5-star, so it was like, sure. Hey, opens. Oh, god damn it. The new Luxian quest has a couple new items, not really anything worth grinding for most players, but you can get the new Luxian Dragon Egg within a week, but then you have to spend like another week grinding the resources to craft the dragon out of the stupid egg. As if it wasn't bad enough. Which is essentially 2 months, because he only visits every month. So that's what I'm grinding out of him this visit, is I'm just trying to get the resources to craft the dragon this week. Hey, Panache. What up? Man, Starbar goes slow when you're doing towers. Granted, there's only 2 of us, but... And it's all stupid cursed skulls. I swapped to Boomer just because the Luxian Trials gets too annoying at the final wave. Because I have to do it in D15. So I was using Shadowhunter, but he's too slow on that final floor. Because the enemies upscale so much. Oh, whoops. So I'll probably just be using Boomer this week and then swap back to Shadowhunter after I'm done with it. Hello? Idiot. Oops. Wait. Where the hell am I? Tiny box is max wave, by the way. What do you mean max wave? Oh. Right. Okay, yeah, we may as well do that. Yeah, we're in D13. Funny it didn't feel like it. What? Oh. He got launched. Can I really not squeeze through the door while I'm big? It actually changes my hitbox? Wow. Lens Island. Oh, that one. Yeah, I've been seeing that one pop off a lot lately. I think they were in early access and just came to 1.0. They showed it at like Future Game Show or PC Showcase or something. It looked pretty cool. Also, I heard that climbing game Peak. Apparently, once you climb the first mountain, it unlocks like the next one. And they're all like different biomes and stuff. So there's actually like a sort of progression to the game, which is neat. But now the game's not $5, so I don't think I'm buying it anytime soon. Oh, this floor's done. Good. Ugh. Island has 8-player co-op. Oh, nice. That'd be fun. I don't think I've ever played a game that's like met player capacity. The closest one would be Phasmophobia, when there was the mod that increased the player cap. That was fun. Wish that the game went in that direction instead of making the game worse with every update. Yeah, I don't remember if I can beat the 23 boss. We'll attempt it, and if not, who cares? Oh. Nope. I'm not dealing damage. Oh no, there I am. I guess my berserk had to kick in. Oh my god. Get down from there, you stupid cat. Wow. Okay, well, let's wait. May as well get these out of the way. Don't touch it. And then I don't even know how many more star bars I need. Oh god. What PR do you need to begin receiving C5 drops from the Gear Crafter vaults? 45k for C5. Oh, almost done with my star bar. Thank god. I didn't even know I had that Mag Rider on, but you know what? Now I want pizza. Man, I miss when the classes would have a dance that was like relevant to some internet thing. Solarian's just the chicken dance, like, okay. Hello? Okay. Bye. Done. Yay. All right. Thanks for coming out, guys. I appreciate it. I gotta get the hell off the computer.